Good morning, Libras. I am going to do your career and money reading. Let's go ahead and roll the zodiac die and see who you might be dealing with. Okay, we got strong Taurus. We've got Gemini, Pisces, possibly some Capricorn, Aquarius, and Cancer down on the bottom there. I hope everyone is doing well, that you had a great night. You're having a great day, whatever portion of it you're in at this point. Things are good here. We've had quite some storms rolling through here in Florida lately. Doozy the other night. Crazy. Well, we are in hurricane season, so the storms are a little bit more intense, and I am right on the Gulf Coast. Okay, let's go ahead and get your career and money reading done here. I'm already starting off wrong. I just feel so out of sorts today. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Okay. There we go. So, as of right now, you're feeling the King of Swords energy here. Feeling strong in your communications. You feel like you can communicate clearly, but I'm also hearing that you're ticking some people off. I'm also hearing that they ticked you off first, okay? Granted, however, I think you're the person in charge of the situation, so you probably need to control the response. That's not for everybody. That was just for a few specific people, I'm being told. All right, so you're feeling strong, competent, and intellectual. Most of you are communicating clearly without any issues. Somebody around you, though, is feeling intimidated. They are feeling your words are a little harsher than the situation warrants, possibly. Okay, you can reverse the roles here, too. This may be how you feel, about somebody else's words and how they're communicating with you. All right. And yeah, somebody around you does not respect you. I think it's an issue of communication. Okay. I'm going to clarify more about this, but yeah, some of you are not being respected because of a communication issue. Okay. And I think, well, I'm hearing that you're kind of out of sorts yourself. You're not sure what direction to go. You're not sure what you really want out of life. You're also feeling like you don't have a lot of options, even though you have all these choices in front of you. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed by the number of choices. My recommendation here would be to eliminate any that you can get rid of first. Just any that you can just say, nope, I'm not even going to think about that anymore. Just, it's gone. Take it off the table. The other thing I'm hearing is that you're just feeling overwhelmed. Too many things to do. So the recommendation there, I'm going to get you more information on this, but my personal recommendation is to make a list of the things that you have to do, that you feel are wanting your attention, and then eliminate whatever you can immediately. Like, just the sooner you start having accomplishments, the better you're going to feel and the better capable you're going to feel about doing the other things. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're feeling very unhappy. This is overwhelming. So that suggestion right there of writing things down and actually seeing yourself be able to cross stuff off, that is one of the most, it gets us out of this kind of slumpy mood that we're in. This angsty, like, I don't want to deal with it mood. So as soon as you have one accomplishment, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And then you can move on to the next one. Yeah, you're okay. Um, yeah, this is what you're going to do. You're going to walk away from those things that really they don't need your attention whatsoever. Okay? Yeah, you're feeling very overwhelmed here. And this kind of goes against your normal feelings because you usually feel very in control. You may waffle sometimes, but this is overwhelming. This is just really, really overwhelming here. So I really do think that if you took the time to sit down and even if you're not going to write it down, I really recommend writing it down though. Everything that is demanding your attention or everything that you feel is demanding your attention, you may realize, oh wow, that's really a non-issue. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Maybe some of you, I'm getting a strong sense that some of you have not been getting enough sleep. Okay. And when we can't sleep, we can't focus. Or our dreams tend to start becoming more and more potent. And then we have this sense of dread when we wake up and we feel like we can't do what needs to be done. All right. So, look at this. This is awesome. Once you walk away from those things and you do however you need to deal with it, once you deal with it, you become the emperor. Look, you're a king, and then you come into being emperor status, realizing that life is really a lot better than you think it is. You're taking stock, you're sharing, you're taking stock of your life. You're sharing with those around you again. There was my printer, if you heard that, putting itself to sleep. Okay, feeling good here. Sorry about all the distractions. You feel confident, capable, boss material. You're bossing up again. This is my boss card right here. So this really will help you. This really will help you. 5 of Cups, though. Something's going to drag you right back down. Feelings of regret. Okay, I'm going to clarify this reading. This one is a little frustrating to me. Okay, so we know you are the King of Swords. That's your energy, Libra. Swords. Okay, that's your overall energy. Let's see if we can get some more information here, though, about why you're feeling, why this message came out the way it did. Okay, what can you tell us? Yeah, you want to head in a better direction. I think you want out of the position you're in. That's what I keep hearing. And you're looking towards your options here. So for some of you, you're considering a different place of employment, possibly even a change in what it is that you do for a living. I think some of you may actually follow a passion of yours. Something that you want, it literally just popped in. For some of you, this is something that you wanted since childhood. When you were a little kid, you said, this is what I want to do when I grow up. Okay? And you've never done anything even remotely close to that, so you've been very unhappy with the jobs and career that you've had. Now, you're wanting to go out and try this. And this is a really good time because of everything. Yeah, look at this. You're passionate about this. This is something you really want to put your attention into. And I feel like with it being an ace, it's definitely divinely guided. Okay, so Spirit has your back on this. Let's go ahead and clarify the Fool card here. So this could be a leap of faith now. Okay, trying something brand new. Let's go ahead and clarify the Fool energy here. I got 3 cards. I was hoping for 1. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. You've got 4 major arcanas right here. 4 major arcanas. That is a huge change. Your intuition is telling you that you need to take a break from what you're doing. Step away from it. Educate yourself on something else, okay? Really soul search here. Dive deep into getting answers that you feel you need, okay? And you can do this. I mean, this is like powerful manifestation here. Major manifestation. The High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Magician, and the Fool. That's just like, I don't even know how to describe that energy. That's just, some of you are definitely taking yourself away from where you're at right now, career-wise. You're making some major changes, and look, this will be emotionally satisfying to you. Instead of, okay, what I'm getting here too, just looking at the, I took a glance at the King of Swords here, and I was told that this feels very cold. This feels like you're full of regrets, okay? Just the way that this king is looking down. Like, yeah, I'm king, but I'm not happy. I don't feel like I'm happy here, okay? That's why you want to move on. This is this is emotional. That's satisfaction. And you're manifesting it. You're manifesting going out and possibly doing something you're very passionate about. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the 7 of Cups here, please. The 2 of Cups. Balance, harmony. Yeah, you've narrowed it down. You figured out what it was that you wanted here. And you want something that is emotionally satisfying, refreshing, enlightening, balanced. I mean, just reciprocal. Okay, so like you put effort in and it comes back at you in equal amounts. So this, yeah, this is great. This is very, very good. Inner strength, okay. The Star card, healing. Hope for a new day, wishing on a star. Okay. Ow, I just pinched my finger with my ring. That didn't feel too good. Okay, let's clarify the 4 of Cups here. Clarification of the 4 of Cups, please. Now, for some of you, this is your blocking position. So it could be that a romantic relationship is keeping you from attaining the goals that you want. Or at least that's what you feel may be happening. Like, I hear somebody saying, no, I can't do that because I'm married. No, I can't, pick up and travel halfway around the world and do something I really, really love doing because I got a family here in the, wherever I live. It wouldn't be the responsible thing to do. Divine and Spirit are telling me right now to have a conversation with your person. Okay? Your person may actually come up with a brilliant idea on how this can work out. Okay? And if your person loves you as much as you love them, then they would want the best for you. Okay? So if that makes you happy, they would want to make you happy too. Okay, on the bottom of the deck was the Wounded Warrior when I was still talking about this. So feeling like you're defeated before you even begin. Okay, let's clarify the 4 of Cups here, please. 3 cards again. 5 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. That's what was just there over here. Feeling defeated before you can even begin. Okay, that's what you're feeling right here. The 4 of Cups to me is, I'm really not happy with what I've got in front of me, okay? Dissatisfaction. And this is telling me, I can't change, I can't do what I want because I've got all these responsibilities, okay? But you have somebody around you, okay, who wants to help you win at all costs. Libra, you may be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is Maybe they, well, first of all, they know themselves. They know their self-worth. They know. I just heard that if you decide you want to go travel halfway around the world to do something you're passionate about, your person would be willing to go with you, but your person would also be okay if this is not a permanent move for you to go on your own for up to 6 months. This is a very strong person, male or female, okay? It doesn't matter. They'll stay home, they'll take care of what's got to go on there while you pursue the beginnings of this new whatever it is. Okay? They're a strong person. They're very self-confident. They know who they are. Yes, it would make them very emotional for you to be gone for that length of time. You know, not to say, and they would understand, but that's not to say that they wouldn't be, I'm not going to say lonely. They would be lonely in the sense that you two are very compatible. Okay? And they would miss your presence, but they would not be going, why the hell is so-and-so halfway around? Because I said so. Because I said they could go. I'm confident with this person. You're going to talk. You're going to Zoom call, whatever. There's the Emperor. And the Four of Wands. So, yeah, you could really boss up here. You could really put yourself in a position of having the world at your feet. Having true abundance again in life, which means happiness within yourself, between you and the universe, between you and the people you deal with. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Cups and see. Now I'm seeing this as traveling to distant lands. Clarification of the Eight of Cups, please. Oh my gosh. We've got the Emperor and the Empress, and we've got the Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. Okay, so you are wanting to leave something behind that does not satisfy you at all. You've in this work relationship here, you really feel shut out. You feel left out in the cold, like you don't fit in. Okay, and you want to boss up. You want to get in that Emperor energy of enjoying life again. Okay, feeling creative. And guess what? If anybody can do it, it's the Empress or the Emperor. Either one can do it just as easily. Oh my gosh, and look who's on the bottom of the deck. So you're going to really boss up here, Libra. You are really going to step into your element, is what I'm hearing. You are stepping into your element. Okay, so heart-to-heart conversation with your person, if you have a person. If you don't have a person, this is just you internalizing the pros and cons of doing this, okay? If that makes sense. Look, when I was talking about that, the Queen of Swords came out. So a lot of you do have a person, okay? A partner who is a soulmate. These are true match. They're not like King of Cups, King of Swords and Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles. This is a true match. So yeah, soulmates, possibly a twin flame, okay? And people in those connections have a very strong bond. Very, very strong bond. You've existed in past lives together. So leaving each other for a period of time here on the 3D is not going to be an issue. This card literally just fell out right on the Emperor, which is the Six of Pentacles, which is about restoring balance, okay? Being charitable. So I was just talking about your person. I'm getting something else from this. Okay. So what I'm getting is that you've got the balance restored here, but every time I see the Six of Pentacles, every time I think about the Six of Pentacles and its meaning, it's a charitable act that always brings around like good karma, okay? You're doing something, or somebody is doing something out of the goodness of their heart, okay? And whenever you do something like that, you reap good karma. It comes back to you unexpectedly, out of nowhere, okay? So somewhere, either you're getting this karma back for something you've done, or your person here, their act of kindness is creating this situation for you, okay? And that is good karma. This person put the good karma out, and you're going to get to experience it too. We have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That is talking about taking a hard look at your own life, how you fit in with the world, where you fit in, what you want to trim away from your life, maybe even cutting expenses or people out of your life. But this is a hard look. I mean, this is a very serious look at your life, okay? And this right here, doing this, may have been what was causing some of the confusion, the options, and so on and so forth, okay? But I think, yeah, somebody you've been with for a very, very long time. So your spouse, your person, your parent, somebody, you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them, and they are going to help you eliminate a bunch of those options, choices, whatever. They're going to help you figure out what you should focus on to bring about your total abundance. And then you'll go in the right direction. See? Yep. And it took it right back to the Seven of Cups. So that's the end of that message right there. So yeah. And then through sheer determination and divine guidance, you will head in a different direction. You're going to take your life in a completely different direction. Okay? Yeah, that's incredible. That's just beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see what the outcome will be here. Can we get a clarification of the Five of Cups? What more can you tell the Libra Collective about this situation, please? Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like it, if it's resonating. Claim it if it's your message. And if I haven't invited you to join our awesome community here at Your Empress Energy, I'm doing so now. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check out the communities tab. We're all talking with each other over there too. All right, look at this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Total happiness. I mean, you can't get any more happiness, abundance, happy home, happy life, achieving your goals. And some of you, your person, you are not married to them, okay? You will be married. You will be getting married. You will either be engaged before you take this next step in your life, this journey, or you will marry when you come back, before or after, okay? But that commitment right here, this is what I couldn't quite figure out. It's that commitment. Your person is either going to ask you or you're going to ask them to make that commitment so that you feel secure, okay? This is a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for my Libras. I love you guys. Until our energies cross again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.